It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, you beautiful people. It's a Monday morning. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And it's time right now for your Monday Tech Digest with our tech expert, Bryan Smith. And today we're tackling something that I think everyone can relate to. The common smartphone frustrations and how to fix them. We're giving you the top 5 smartphone hacks of 2018 thus far. Always good to see you, man.
Great,
how you
thank
doing?
you. Great, and yourself?
Wakanda forever. You got to get it right, man.
I'm practicing. I'm getting there.
Let's talk about the first thing is battery life. People are always complaining about battery life. By 9 o'clock in the morning, after charging your phone overnight, 9 o'clock the phone's dead. What's going on? So how can you fix that problem with your smartphone?
Definitely. So I think this is a problem that affects all of us at some stage or another.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of misconception around lithium-ion batteries in smartphones. A lot of people might say to you, don't charge it for long periods and don't charge it overnight, or let the battery deplete. And all of those are misconceptions.
Yeah.
In fact, the best thing you can do to preserve your battery's health in the long term is actually to charge it most often whenever you can.
Yes.
Specifically, charge it overnight. The smartphone's power management software will take care of the rest.
Okay.
And you'll generally see a more robust battery, longer battery life
in
your smartphone from day to day.
I think, like you said last time, whenever you see a charging port,
go for it.
Wireless or not, just charge. Okay, but then what about space? Because I can't even count on my fingers how many times people have said, "Can I take a photo?" And then you stand there for like 5 minutes because they have to delete a picture or delete all pictures from last night because space on your phone is just, it's at a premium, obviously.
Sure, and if you're a trigger-happy photographer like me, this is a problem we have all the time.
Yes.
And of course, conventional wisdom holds up that if you have an Android phone or a phone that supports this capability, you can of course buy a larger capacity micro SD card.
Yes.
But my favorite avenue really is to pursue online backup through a cloud service.
Okay.
Specifically for photos, one of my favorite services is Google Photos, where if you sign up, you'll get 100 gigabytes free storage space.
That's
online.
a lot of photos.
Definitely. So you can free up all that space on your smartphone.
Yeah, because I think people also might be a bit apprehensive towards that idea, because what if the cloud gets hacked? That's also like a concern.
It can be, but generally the systems that are put in place by these massive technology companies are so robust. It is worth trialing, and also the smart functionality, the smart albums you get kind of make up for what you might be missing on your smartphone itself.
Yeah. Okay, so what advice do you have for scratches, scrapes and bumps that you get on your phone?
Definitely, though this is something that's going to happen at some point to all of us. Smartphones do get scratches a little bit like cars.
And you put them accidentally with your car keys like that. And
you don't want to do that.
No.
And generally speaking, prevention is the best cure.
Yeah.
And a lot of South Africans will turn to smartphone cases, and typically those are quite bulky. It's one good way to protect yourself. Other ways, film screen protectors, great way. Tempered glass screen protectors, even better.
Yes.
And for those of us who don't like to disrupt the look and feel of our smartphones, attaching like a vinyl skin, which is a bit like a wallpaper for the back of your smartphone, can be a great way to not only customize it, but also prevent from getting scratches and bumps.
Okay, what happens when your phone slows down? So it's no longer as fast to the touch of your hand as it used to be, and it happens over time. Is there a way that you can fix that?
This really happens because of planned obsolescence, which means that over time a smartphone will try to compensate for newer software running older hardware.
Yes.
And generally speaking, the first port of call for anyone should be to clear out their misused apps or old storage items they don't need. If that fails, always turn to a factory reset. It will uninstall all your apps, reset your smartphone as to the day you got it, and then reinstall from there, and you should notice your device will revert to the previous settings in which it worked.
Okay, wonderful. And then finally, everyone's favorite, the pocket dial or the pocket text that you send to an unintended person. How can you maximize on the screen lock capability of your phone so that you don't end up, having conversations with people on the other side that they don't really know?
So most smartphones today come out with fingerprint scanners, which is my favorite way to secure a smartphone's lock screen, because not only does you have to authenticate your presence through something that's totally unique to you, you have to physically press a thumb or finger on that smartphone's display. Generally speaking, though, more latterly, if your smartphone doesn't have that, you can always set a great pin or pattern lock, and there are third-party apps available for Android, for example, through which you can tailor-make the touch sensitivity of that display, so you can prevent accidental unlocks in your pocket.
Excellent stuff, Bryan. As always, thank you very much. We really do appreciate it. You can follow Bryan on social media at Bryan Smith SA, and of course, for the latest in the world of technology, check out our website, expressoshow.com.